Good morning. It is 6:29 a.m. Mountain Time on Monday, July the 5th, 2021. I'm Christiana Burpus Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I'm up early, of course, because I'm going to be going to catch a plane in a little bit. It's last day of my trip. I'm going to be flying home. Uh, and I tell you, it's one of those things where definitely, like, I've been very glad to visit with family on this trip, but I also miss my dog. I miss my own bed, you know. So there, well, I talked about that already. Anyway, it's a little bit awkward this morning because I kind of tweaked my lower back a little bit yesterday, doing something. I think it was already just maybe a little bit stiff, and then my suitcase is kind of heavy, and I was lifting it up into the car, and so now it's just sore, which, I can certainly get by, but less fun, especially on a day when I'm going to the airport. I'm going to, sit in a plane for 4 hours. But it'll be okay. So, last night, we, for the 4th, we didn't really do too much special, but my brother and my, sister-in-law and little niece came over, and at my mom's house, and my dad came over too, and we all kind of had cookout type food, even though we weren't actually standing out by the grill or anything. And it's funny, actually, just related to that. There was an op-ed online that made the rounds on Twitter a couple of days ago, where someone was basically saying, you know what, hot take maybe, but grilling is actually bad. It's a bad way to cook your food. And it's one of those things where, like, grilling is so ingrained in, like, the American consciousness, but I've always kind of thought that too. Like it's just there's no meal that I've had prepared on a grill that I don't think could have been better prepared in a kitchen. Now, the fact that you can do it outside and stuff, that's nice, but doesn't make the grill in and of itself a good way to prepare food. For anyone who's getting defensive out there, I'm sure that your grilling is the exception. But then also last night, we watched the next in the series for me of the Fast and Furious movies, which was Fast and Furious 6. It's interesting because I talked a little bit about the weirdness of the titles of the movies in this franchise, where just like not a single one of them just follows the same pattern as any of the others. But 6, like when it opens up, it actually has a title screen where it just says Furious 6, which would actually go with Fast 5. So Fast 5, Furious 6, right? But I think that in the marketing they chickened out because the title screen says Furious 6, but the actual official title of the movie is Fast and Furious 6. And that was not true for Fast 5. That was Fast 5. So, it seems like maybe they thought that Furious 6 wouldn't, without the word fast, it wouldn't read by people as the same series, even though it's all of the same characters. But, who knows? But yeah, I have to say, Fast and Furious 6, like, it has a lot going for it, but it was feeling just a little bit hollow to me a lot of the way through, and I'm not sure I can quite put my finger on why. Um, I don't know, maybe it was like, I mean, part of the plot of that one is that the crew, the family, all have kind of a team of evil twins. Like, if you remember, previously on Fast and Furious, uh, we were told in 4, Fast and Furious, that Letty, who is Dom's girlfriend, was murdered. she was killed as part of an undercover operation that was supposed to be in exchange for getting freedom, like, clemency for Dom, who was on the run at that time. But in this movie, we're told, oh my gosh, she's actually alive somewhere. And then we learn she has amnesia. Because sure, why not? But credit to this movie, though, that even though they win her back over by the end, where she's back with the team and back with Dom and everything, she doesn't actually get her memory back. They don't go full cartoon and just say, oh, well, all you need is another bonk on the head, and now you remember. But yeah, anyway, I've got to go ahead and finish getting ready for the flight, so I will talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes where I should be back home in Massachusetts.